Hello there, YouTube. I am actually going to do a sorry, I was having a lipstick moment. A really small review. I know this isn't July favourites or anything, but it kind of is. It's like my mid-July decisions. That's what I'm going to call it. Because it's not a favourites by any means even. It's just going to be a selection of items that I've been very impressed by, that I've bought recently as opposed to that I've bought like last month or the month before, even though some of them I did buy last month, but shut up. If I can just find it. There we go. Right, so my first item is actually going to be my item I purchased the longest ago. Not that that makes sense. And it's this MAC lipstick, and it's in the colour Viva Glam 2, and it looks like this, and I'm wearing it right now, and I've used quite a bit of it. It's kind of got I'm sure you can see, it's got a kind of your lips but better kind of look. It looks super shiny. Not that it is, it's really matte, even though it's a satin. So it looks more matte normally, but I've been using one of my other items, which is this Rituals lip balm, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But this, compared to my other MAC lipsticks or other ones I've tried, I am so impressed by it. And I might have Myth to hand. Yes, I do. Because Myth is also a satin, and as you can tell I've used quite a lot of that as well, and I broke it just there, yeah. But with this, I don't think when you apply it, it looks so much more, like it lasts longer, and it looks prettier, and it just, maybe it's my complexion, or like my skin colour, plus my hair colour, which I can't really see because it's really bright in my room right now. But I don't know how red it looks. Look, you can see how red my scalp is because it's recently dyed. But on my iPad it usually looks purple, but it's not, it's red. So I think maybe it's because this is such a browny nude. Not that you can see, it looks pink, but it's brown. I hate the way I say brown, but it's brown. It's like a brownie nude, as opposed to this, which I think is just too light. It's too, actually I'm going to do swatches. Not that you haven't seen these things before. This is so white and pink white, but this, Viva Glam 2, is more of a it's got kind of purpley undertones. Can you see the difference in that? Obviously this one suits me so much more because of my skin colour. As soon as I put Myth on, I'm going to try and get that off now. As soon as I put Myth on, I just look so I've got concealer on my lips. And I wore it for ages, and whilst I did love it, I think it's good for when I've not got a tan. So maybe it's going to be a kind of winter nude that I can use, as opposed to now I think I need something brighter and more, not in your face, but more subtle actually. My phone keeps going off. Shh, don't want to talk to you right now. So yeah, I'm so loving this right now. I would say I wear it most days, and I always carry it around with me, and I've actually not used as much as I thought I had. Let's compare it to Myth. Yeah, I really haven't used that much, so I'm looking forward to however long this lasts, and I'm gonna go to MAC soon and buy a replacement so that if it ever goes out or whatever, I will have it to hand, and I love it. I cannot say anything better about it. I just think it suits me perfectly. So next, I'm going on to the Rituals lip balm that I told you about, and it's coming across as I'm watching it, on the screen. It looks really pixelated, but I'm fairly confident you can see. It's the Rituals Nourishing Lip Balm It's SPF 10, so I use this quite a lot on holiday. I've used a bit, not so much. It's like a yellowy colour. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't, but yeah, it's like yellow. It smells like, you know, like menthol, not cigarettes. You know when you're really ill, if you have a cold and you have that thing you sniff on, it smells like that. It really does. But not as strong, obviously. And the first sign that this is working is that as soon as you put it on your lips, personally for me, my lips start to tingle a bit. So that tells me straight away, success, this is seriously doing some work. And for £3.50, yeah, seems like quite a lot for just a basic lip balm stick. And you might think it's a bit excessive. Sorry, a wasp came in. You might think it's a bit excessive just for a rituals thing, but I don't know if you've ever been into rituals or experienced rituals things, but they are amazing, amazing quality. This is so nourishing. Seriously, it's now, what's the time? 10 to 2 in the afternoon. I put this on when I woke up at 10 o'clock and I put Viva Glam 2 over the top and my lips are still so shiny and I feel as though I've just applied it. This is definitely worth your money. I absolutely adore it. I'm not being paid by anybody to say any of these things, by the way. No one's paying me to say this. This is my genuine opinion. I would never, I know you see all these people like, oh, I'd never say anything about anything if I didn't believe what I was saying, if I didn't mean it, but seriously, I'm not big enough to be paid to say anything about rituals. Rituals are doing fine on their own without my personal reviews for my however many views I get. Like, seriously, I really don't think this is, you know, groundbreaking. This little review here, I don't think I'm gonna be the next promoter for rituals, but I absolutely adore this product. I think it's brilliant, and I've got a really itchy nose, and for your money, I don't think you can compete with it, really. I really, like, you know, I've tried many lip balms, you know, like Comex, and I don't even know which other ones there are, just standard lip balms. I've tried them all, and I really cannot say anything better about this. I can't say that I've preferred any others to this because I adore this product. I think it's great. Moving on, again, another rituals item, and this is their powder brush, and the writing's coming off already. That's because I use it every single day and I use it for everything, and this is just so soft, and it's so dense, like, I'm sure you can see. But yeah, it's so dense. I've had this over a month now, it hasn't shed once. Not one little hair has ended up on my face from this brush, whereas every other brush I've used, like powder brush, blusher brush, bronzer brush, etc. I can't say bronzer brush. I think it's that bruh sound. I don't think it's the word brown. I think it's bronzer and brush as well. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, moving swiftly on. I have still got an itchy nose, and I love this so much. I use it for everything. I use it for my bronzing powder. I use it for my mineralised skin finish. I actually occasionally use it for blush, just if I want a little bit going on. But I think it's just perfect, and this is quite, well, it's not quite expensive when you compare it to like MAC and stuff like that, or Sigma, but I think this cost me £13 because I got it in 20% off promotion at Rituals, but I think it's ordinarily something like £16.50, and it's so worth the money, so worth the money. I cannot recommend it enough. I've been loving it so much. So much love for that item. And finally, it's my most recently bought item, and it is the Lacura concealer pen. Now, I uploaded a video maybe 2-3 days ago which involved this pen, and I can, oh my goodness, it was like £3.99 or £2.99, something like that, and it's bloody brilliant. It's so good. The coverage of it, it's got such heavy coverage. Like, ordinarily, with my normal concealer, you would so be able to see all of my spots. Like, I know you can still see that one, but that was really red. And my dark circles, you can see how heavy that coverage is. It's like, well, you can't anymore. But yeah, I can see, because it's so bright you can't really see anything in this light. But yeah, I would definitely go as far as comparing this to Touche Eclat by Yves Saint Laurent. I think it's so good. I really do. I'm really impressed by this. I used to use, because I've never been one for spending a lot of money on concealer, because I just think, just as long as you can't see them, I don't care, like, about, oh, I just need this green to get rid of the redness, and then I just need this normal colour that's like my skin to blend it into my skin so it doesn't look as green. No, just as long as you can't see my spots. So I used to use Natural Collection in medium, even though the little label is rubbed off. It was in medium. And it's just a basic cover-up cream on a little sponge thing. But I'm just going to actually like show you. Let's create a little blob of this. So this is my covered area with that, which looks really pale and actually quite thick, but it's thick in a bad way now. Like, it's not blendable thick, it's just too thick. And then I'll do my little pump action with this. Cover this area. Now, I have blended these both. This one really lightly, as you can see. This is the Lacura, this is the Natural Collection. So this one I've really lightly blended, and it's gone straight into the colour of my skin. This one has gone sticky and horrible already. Like, I'm actually having to like scrape this off my skin because it's so sticky. So this Lacura pen can be bought from Aldi, if you have an Aldi near you. Go there. And do not, I know this is like £2, this Natural Collection one, but just don't do it. Spend another £2, get a Lacura. Sorry, but for the sake of £4, like, for the sake of £2 difference, I just really, I don't think you can compare. You really can't. Sorry, I'm looking at my text now. I'm going to go because I have to run some errands. I'm meant to be in the bank right now and I don't have a vehicle to get me there. Just going to have to stroll for 2 miles. Brilliant. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little review thing, my little promotion of some products there that I'm not being paid for, so I don't really understand why I did it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you subscribe and do all the other stuff that you're supposed to if you like my videos. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye!